So what is in dispute here is whether Dr. Apiahene represents, because Tescon has come out to say
that he is not
a patron.
Hold on, what's in dispute here is that the register was released to all political parties. Now they say that when you release them, they decided to audit themselves, and these were the findings. So they are saying we need a forensic audit on what you have released.
Yes, based on
but
what...
the EC is also now telling them that, oh, trust us, we have audited, we've already done.
And then there's no element of trust.
And
then the NDC is refusing to bring evidence to buttress their points. I honestly don't think this, because it's, as I said, it's in dispute.
Don't keep saying refuse. We showed some of the evidence to the election
which has been corrected. The issue in Pusiga, another issue I find very, very curious, is a transfer of votes by an individual, a private person, using the EC system. I think he went around getting cards from, the voters' ID cards from individuals in that constituency and moved the votes between Narugu, Tamale Central, and Pusiga, right? 3 NDC strongholds. If you are just trying to, what does the MPP stand to gain out of that exercise? And the EC was proactive about it when they noticed that they upgraded the system so that thing cannot happen anymore. And they have told, so I mean, it looks like the EC is being proactive in this issue. And that, I think they had an audit after that to be able to tell us that has not happened anymore.
They say the EC is being proactive.
Yes, they corrected it.
It's not factual.
No, for me, that's my opinion.
I'm not going to
buttress with them.
I'm not speaking for them.
What I'm saying is that from the beginning of the NDC's attempt to put some of these things out, the EC, right from the start, denied
that there was any issue.
What's it called? Laptops are missing. It's not true. BVDs are missing. It's not true.
But
they came back to admit that it's true.
And you
so
don't
from the beginning, when you use the word proactive, is on
do right by Ghana. That's
on true because we are in the field. We are recording what they're doing. So by history, just a few months back, all the issues they've raised, you denied it, but later you came to admit that it's true.
And it's always NDC who raises them. It is not them who.
That's why I'm saying that if you say that they're being proactive, that is.
So I think one thing that's important to put on record is that if in 2016, when the NDC appointed Amadou Sule on the EC, if the NPP was still able to win the election in 2016, let my brothers and sisters in the EC take some solace in that. I still will not go back into this issue of who was appointed. I want to speak on what we have, the facts we have available.
And based on you still can't concede.
No, you've also appointed somebody like that. So if we are trying to do a reductive kind of policy, Amadou Sule, 2012 is there. He was also appointed to the EC, and I'm saying if at that point he was also appointed to the EC.
And he was communicating for the party.
No, he's an NDC person. No, I'm saying stop this Tescon. That has not been proven. Tescon has not been proven. You people are the ones saying that no voters in register is 100%, 100% perfect. If we were able to use that,
an aide to the president. Please, it's too much. You see, when NPP does things, they do it so glaringly.
I'm sorry.
So I don't understand what's going on. It's like I'm having to battle two people, which is not absolutely fair to me.
That the appointment of Peter Apiahene is okay by you?
I don't have the authority to make that decision, so I can't comment on it.
You're not.
What I can say is that we can't sit here and behave like it hasn't happened before. And on the back of that, the MPP was not able to win the election. We can't say that because of that, every other thing they've said is credible. You are saying about 200,000 plus have been moved around. The voters register has been exhibited, no? So you would expect everybody to go and check. I checked. Now the EC has made it. To back the proactive statement I made about the EC. If they are making it difficult for people to see if their votes have been transferred, why make it as simple as using a USSD code now? That's how I checked mine. I didn't go back to Kumasi to check whether my vote was there. So these 200,000. So
everybody can use it.
You can. There's I just don't remember what. Everybody. No, I'm saying you can also go to the exhibition center and check. I'm saying that they've gone an extra mile to make it easier for people to check. So if these 200,000 people truly are there, why haven't they come out? That is a curious question I have.
The people should come out.
No, if you go to a place, what's the purpose of a voters'
how many people in our villages
allow her.
How many people, what's the point of a voters' exhibition? So on the back of everything these people have said in 2016, you know the mindset they have. So let's look at it through that lens. You know the mindset they have to be able to estimate what might be going on. What's the point of exhibiting a voters register? So that you go and check if everything is correct, if you are voting where you are supposed to vote. That's the point of it. And the exhibition was done. So if truly 200,000 people had been misplaced, you think we wouldn't hear about it now?
The MPP
no, so if you are saying that they can't find their name in the register, then how would they vote? This is not a matter of elitism.
That's the question.
No, if they can't find their name on the election day, then how would they go and exercise their franchise? The same way they went to register, the same way they can be able to go and check. So if these people exist, they would have come out. 200,000 people is not a small number.
Ghana is not a crowd.
It's not a small number.
Ghana is not a crowd. Can I just say something? And just to correct her, I think that Ekua should apologize. And her comment
let me talk about it. Let me talk. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
That way. NDC communicator.
He's not an open NDC communicator, but he was seen at a strategic meeting for the NDC. What was he doing there? So what I'm saying is that on the back, he was deputy commissioner of the EC. On the back of all of this, the MPP was still able to win the election. It just shows that the electoral commission has more systems in place that prevents one person from the
I want to disassociate this platform.
Please do. And Mr. Amoako,
I cannot tag him political because I've not seen him commenting.
You can't apologize on my behalf.
Why?
Can she apologize on my behalf?
I'm apologizing on your behalf.
You can dissociate yourself. You can dissociate yourself, but she can't apologize on my behalf because it is there that she was in a meeting. It's reported. And the point of what I'm saying, if you would let me land, you would get where I'm going with this, is that in spite of this person being supposedly seen as an NDC member, present at retreats for Professor Mills, in 2016, the MPP was still able to win the election. So to be able to sit here and think one person will be able to alter the outcome of an election, just like the people in the NDC have said in 2016. I think that's the only thing in the comments they made in 2016 that I agree with. That it's not possible for one person to subvert the it's not that we have very robust systems in place.
And when we raise the issue of these individuals, non-MPP people in the Electoral Commission, she said she didn't know. After we played the voice to her, she's still pleading innocence. And then her counter is to come and tell us that Amadou Suletu was at an NDC. What are you conceding to? So are you now conceding that, yes, it may be that these MPP people are at here, but I'm not conceding. What about Amadou Sule? Mr. Amadou Sule, we apologize for this. Is what
you apologize. Speak for yourself,
you know,
my dear.
They always seek equalization, and to think about that.
There's Annie, 5-day retreat. She went the deputy electoral commissioner doing as a 5-day retreat.
Can I finish? She went quoting His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at a time that we knew that the EC generally was very credible. Look at things they have said in 2015. NPP requests international audit of new voters register. IEA to EC, be proactive, deal with credibility issues. That was Jean Mensah herself. Engage independent body to audit register. These were all comments coming. Christian Council supports new register.
But Ekua, why are you against the audit?
What is your view now? Now listen,
I was against the audit.
The party
Peace Council.
It is questionable.
Peace Council to meet EC
over
concerns about voters register. Nana Ekua in 2015. It is instructive to note. Ekua, please. It is instructive to note that on March 25th, 2015, President John Mahama, the chairman of ECOWAS, intervened in a political dispute in neighboring Togo by requesting the postponement of the election originally scheduled for April 15 to May 25. His intervention was in response to calls from Togo. Let me just finish this. The peaceful acceptance of the election results by stakeholders in Togo is indicative of how appropriate the president's intervention was. Clearly, what is good for Togo must be good for Ghana. This is him trying to impugn the credibility of the Electoral Commission. Look, Samia Oku told people that Kennedy Japan said about Charlotte Osei that the Electoral Commission. No, they said all of these things. Which NDC people have you seen?
I think you're missing the point of what I said. What I said is looking at what Mahama said. You are implementing your blueprint. That is what I said.
I'm saying that how
does this happen?
I kept quiet when the chair was talking. Let me finish. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, our investigative team obtained the Togo voters register, which publicly displayed prior to the 2015 Togolese election using facial biometric recognition technology. This was when they raised issue that we had Togolese. And then NDC opened up to the audit. Justice VCRAC Crab, God bless him, he went into the matter and said there was no enough grounds to merit the call for a new voters register, and that EC should go into this matter and then, correct these anomalies. Okay. This is a response. This is a woman that you denigrated, insulted. Which MPP person, NDC person,
you have set out a blueprint for what you are losing, and you are following the blueprint. That is all we are pointing out. Blue is really your color anyway.
The intransigence of the NPP, they have destroyed all public institutions, eroded public accountability institutions for their selfish interests. And then they don't want to talk, they will not concede. Please, dear Ghanaians, fair-minded Ghanaians, this is the character of the NPP administration. When they're in opposition, it's not good enough. When they're in power, it's the same thing. Okay, they will never concede anything. And we are just saying, I'm just saying that we have not even done we've not even addressed Ginesa the way they did to Charlotte.
Honestly, we've been at this for a very long time.
Please,
I will just wrap
reject
up by
the New Patriotic Party for the destructive party.
What we are doing so far in our campaign.
Shamima, allow her.
How does an elephant anyway? All of those. I've noticed that the NDC is more about show and tell, optics. That's what they seem to be very good at. Not the bread and butter issues, just as is being discussed here. The point of everything I said was that it looks like, based on what they said, they are implementing the same thing.
Shamima, allow people to. No, allow.
So you haven't eaten today. You haven't eaten today, Shamima. Is that what you are saying? Yesterday you didn't eat 3 square meals a day, and your husband didn't eat, and your kids didn't eat. Let's not do this.
Shamima,
let's not do this. All the NDC does is we are hungry. We are hungry in an attempt to scaremonger and do this. Stolen which money? Today you prove which money we've stolen. If not, we will not leave here. That's all they do, to distract from the fact that their campaign is in chaos, their candidate is not sellable, and they have no new ideas for the people of Ghana. So all they do is this. Nobody has eaten. Nobody has eaten. Viewers, please tell me yesterday, 10 of you pick 10 people out. How many of you did not have food? Let's stop this and be honest. No, it's just a song of that's singing a song of people are hard. Yes, things are hard. We are not taking away from the fact that things are hard, and we need to work to improve.
You are taking away.
That's why we are saying bring Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in so that we can be able to move forward. Not the person who has been there before. No, he's the vice president. Let's stop there. He's already in. Then Mahama has no rights coming back because he has already been president. What else is he coming to do? He has nothing else to do. He's been there before. His management of the economy when there were no external shocks was shambolic. How do we bring him back and expect that he will be able to move us out of this situation we are in? So the people of Ghana, do not be hoodwinked by the stories of the NDC. There's no way they can do better. They have no plans. If they come and ask them, how are you going to improve their economy? They'll have nothing to say. Is it Gary and Wache at midnight that you are going to?
All right, and on this interesting note, we'll close the show. Thank you, Ekua. And thank you, Shamima.
Vote the NDC parliamentary
So the NDC has a crucial press conference today, and it still has to do with the Electoral Commission and its issues. They register, and it's at 4. So we'll get the details of it and let's see how far they will go with it. Thanks for coming late.